Today we have Heather McGrath with us, and she is a photographer and director. She also owns a studio, Parachute Studios, in Boston, which I've been to before, which is an awesome studio and a great place to create. So, welcome to the podcast, Heather.
Thank you. Great to be
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you. I mean, we've known each other for a bit, like off and on. I've been to your studio, but I love this new project that you just came out with. Is a music video. And I started to like dig into it after I saw the film itself. I was like, oh, this is cool. This is really well done. I loved like all the different elements of it. And then I started to dig into more of like your messages and like on your post, like what it was about.
hmm
And it's incredible because it's something that you have had in your mind for 10 years or so, right?
hmm
And it comes from a place of, I guess, like a little bit of darkness.
Oh, for
But
sure.
I mean, if you could
Sadness.
just, yeah, if you could just talk a little bit about the music video and the idea for it and how this all came to be.
Yeah. So my whole career has always been like these images come to me and those are the ones I go create and I call them my personal work. So, and I have like real big lulls of like nothing's coming to me. So I just make pretty things. And,
I get
and
that.
yeah. And, or I'll like make something for other people just to make them happy because I love my friends and stuff. And it's still always a
Yeah.
good challenge. And, this one, like ideas will come and go, and if I don't make it right away, it usually leaves. But
Yeah.
I was going through like a long term, it was like a 5-year relationship. I thought he was the one.
Mm.
And it was just like completely devastating, the breakup. And I'd never experienced sadness like that before. And I was like, and I'm not someone that wants to like seek revenge or like
Right.
burn someone. I just don't. I think the universe can solve its own problems. Like I don't need to be part of that. But when I when I was in like the saddest, deepest grief period, I just kept getting these visuals of me in a sandstorm because I'd never experienced like thoughts going like this. Like
Yeah.
I like I like didn't even want I don't want to say I wanted to kill myself, but I just didn't want it to happen anymore. I was just
Yeah.
like so pummeled by like just like repeating conversations like over the 5 years of like it like dissolving. And I just kept seeing the visual of like a sandstorm. And at the time, I asked my friends at Black Math, I was like, "Can you help me make this? Like, I feel
Yeah.
like I need to turn this into art."
Right.
Like, it was so vivid.
And
And
it's
I
an
even,
outlet too. Like
yeah,
creating is like an outlet.
yeah. And I think there's a lot of beauty in pain. Like, not that I really want to be in pain, but I
Right.
do think there's like huge lessons to learn from pain. And to me, like, I learned so much from that relationship, like, about myself, about the world, about other people. And, they couldn't Black Math was like, "What's your budget?" And
Yeah. Yeah, we could do this. It's gonna cost like $300,000. You're like,
exactly.
oh.
And I was like,
Mm.
"I don't have a budget."
Yeah. You're like, the thoughts
I
are
would
gonna stay in my head for now.
yeah. I think I was, like, 33 or 34 when it happened, and my career was, like, just beginning, so I didn't
Yeah.
really have any money to make something like this. And, they were like, "This is cute, but, like, we can't help you." But
Yeah.
so I just sorta shelved it and it was, like, always in the back of my head. Like, I always wanted to learn CG. Even when I was in,
Yeah.
like, high school, I wanted to learn CG.
So cool.
Yeah, and I did try 3D Studio Max, like, when I was in college, like, in the year 2000, and there was no fucking way I couldn't.
It's so hard.
So
I did some like Blender 3D animation in college and I was like, holy shit. I just like lit this ball on the floor and it took me like 5 days.
you
Like,
know?
this is not for me.
I did learn Bryce 3D, Do you remember
Okay.
Bryce? I did go
I
to, like, community college for a minute,
No, I don't
and
think
I
I did. I
did
did Blender, that was it.
yeah, Blender is well, this was, like, 2001 or 2 when I
Yep.
tried Bryce,
Okay.
but that was just, like, so easy, so I thought, like, "Well, there's some programs that make it easy," but I never
Yeah,
tried it again until, like, this year, and I did try Blender, and I will say I got comfortable in it, but I c that's gonna take
it
a couple years, you
it's
know?
tough.
Yeah, and I'm not ready for that right now. But so the Studio Door G called me
Yeah,
in because they wanted to meet more directors, and they were so cool, and they were like, "We just got this brand new wall. We,
it's
like"
insane.
I know, it's so have you been
I've
yet?
never been,
You gotta
no,
go.
but I've seen it online, and I'm like, it's like 56 feet wide or
Yeah,
something, it's so
the
crazy,
curve, yeah.
and it's in New Hampshire, right? I
No,
think?
so there's 2 in New England. There's one
Okay.
Studio Lab in New Hampshire, which is
Studio Lab
also
is the one in New
awesome.
Hampshire.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've been there, but I haven't shot in it.
Yeah,
Dorji is a newer wall, and I don't I have no idea what's better, but I just know it was gorgeous. Like, a lot of
it's
the light
so
that's
cool.
on her is bouncing from the wall. Like, like, we did have other lights to, like, accentuate stuff, but
But that's what you get with a wall that you can't get with,
that's
like, green screen,
no. And I
and
did
so
do
that's
green
the
screen
thing.
for the video as well.
Okay, alright.
I'll
I
get
mean,
into
the
that.
green screen's useful, but,
Yeah.
yeah, you get that reflection off the screen, which is
Yeah.
actually the reflection
My
of the
cat's
space.
my cat's gonna make a cameo.
Oh, welcome, welcome.
He has to be in everything. It's pretty annoying, but he's
That's how
so cute.
all pets are. They're like, "And is this the time I should hang out?"
Yeah.
Alright.
Um, um, so
The
anyways, they
green
were
Yeah,
like
talking about the green screen and the, versus the wall, but yeah, talk about
yeah,
Door G
I will
because I've never
definitely get into that.
'cause I've never been to Door G, but, or Studio Lab.
Oh, you gotta see both. And, like,
Yeah,
one's so close to you. And
I
they're
know, Studio
so
Lab.
nice over there. They'll just give you a studio tour. Both of them would.
Yeah, I just don't
Yeah.
have a project at the moment, but I guess I could go check it out.
I would just go look at it.
Yeah,
Yeah, they would maybe even let you look at it while they're filming something.
that'd be cool.
I would
And
say they're all really nice people.
and
Yeah.
you went there for, like, a studio visit.
Yeah, they just had an open house, so I saw it there.
Okay.
So then Dorji called me in to be like, "We wanna meet more directors, we got this new wall." And I was like, "Do you need content for your new wall?"
Do you want a project? Because 'Cause I've
Yeah,
got this one in my head.
exactly. Like, I was like 'cause it's been 10 years. I've
Right?
asked so many CG friends, "How do I do this?" No one knew how to do particles, like, that was the hardest part, like, actually
Yeah.
visualizing a storm, and I still think we could have done it even better if we had more time, but, um,
Yeah, but
uh
it's never gonna be perfect, and it's
no.
never gonna be what you exactly want,
Right.
because if you wait till that point, then it's just too long. You
It's
gotta
too
release
long.
it. You gotta
Yeah.
release it.
Yeah, exactly, and I think we did pretty good in our time frame for the very limited budget that we had.
Yeah.
So they were like, "Let me talk to people, like, give us, a pitch." And I was like, "Well, there's an amazing local musician who's not even signed, but she's so amazing.
Yeah, she's great.
She's so good." I shot her cover, and when I shot her cover, me and her were, like, definitely talking about places of heartache in our life and, like,
Mhm.
just, like, being an independent person, and, I just felt like she's someone I could possibly use that narrative for,
Mhm.
and then they were like, "Yeah, let me think about this. Let me see a pitch," and so I made a whole pitch deck to them, a full treatment, and they said they would give me a full day of pre-light and then a day
Sweet.
of shooting. So we had to put a little bit of shooting in the pre-light day because we had to build a huge sand floor, and
Yeah, and how long does that take, like, to build out the space to
we
be what you want it to be?
well, okay, so I learned so much about this kind of production from this. I would say, in hindsight, every single scene, spend a full day, no other things. Every scene, get it on the wall,
Wow.
get it working, get your lights figured out, and you have it mapped in your iPad. So, like, you know what to
Yeah.
do for the day of shooting. We sort of rushed a lot of it the first day because we really wanted at noon, because she was showing up at 1:30 to get on stage. We really wanted to get like that first scene. So we
Right.
definitely didn't do the full pre-planning. We were all just a little gung ho.
Yeah, but it's also a budget thing too,
Yeah.
like it's expensive. I
Yeah.
mean, I've heard things at least. I've never like looked at what it actually costs, but
Yeah.
to do
It's
like
definitely out of
real
uh,
days there, it's like it's tough.
it's yeah. You're looking at like at least 25 grand a day for the
Yeah.
wall and then your crew.
And how do you how do you think you convince like clients that? Like I
I
think
know. I
I would
think
have
there's
such a
like
hard time with
pharmaceutical people who would totally do it.
yeah, like or like Liberty Mutual, they use a
Right.
wall and I
Right.
think they spend like 50 to 60 a day
Yeah. I don't even
just for
know.
the space. I think
Right.
it's something like that without crew. I'm like,
But it does
that's
look better than green screen.
it does,
So
and
it's
I think
like,
it's the reflection. You get the light reflections, which are
yeah.
great,
Yeah.
and the image is not so flat.
Right. Right. You still need foreground elements to build the
Right.
depth, and I did those in post. So, like, all the
Okay.
sparks and the fog on the ground. We weren't allowed to haze out the room, so that gave me a huge curveball, but I think
Do
we
they
did
not
okay.
do any haze at all in that
They're
space?
gonna they're gonna work on that in the
Is it like a
future.
fire code thing?
Yeah. They have to, like,
Yeah,
completely redo all of their shit to make that happen, but they're
that
gonna.
sucks.
They definitely see the value.
That's annoying because 'cause we've had that happen. I'm like, "Alright, we wanna do some haze in here." They're like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa." And I'm like, "I know it's a corporate building, and I know it's an interview, but I'm telling you, the haze." They're
We
like,
need it.
We can't put smoke in here." And I'm
We
like,
need it,
"But it just traps light.
but we need it.
We need it."
Yeah.
And people won't do it.
Yeah,
They won't.
especially if you're building a sandstorm.
Yeah. Sandstorm, I mean, you need even in, like, interviews, it looks amazing.
Oh,
Like,
it looks
certain
incredible. To give it,
but
like,
peop
a feeling, like, light actually having, like, its own personality in the room.
it has a density,
Right.
and once it has that fog or that haze, it can, like, hold space. It's,
Mhm.
like, really it's funny because I'll, like, point it out when we're watching movies, like, I'll point it out to my wife or my friends, and I'll be like, "Oh, see how this is, like, this feeling? It's
Mhm.
because they use this haze and they diffuse," and then people are like, I don't really care."
I know,
I'm like,
isn't it, like, sorta tough watching movies sometimes? Because I just
"It's
pick out all the
impossible."
things. Yeah.
Yeah, but
I
I
did
love
watch Weapons this week, and I will say nothing took me out of it. It was so perfect.
I don't think I've seen that.
It's a
What
scary movie. It's really great.
okay.
Yeah, if you like horror.
I can do horror. I don't have a lot of friends or family that will do it with me, so,
Mhm.
basically, I'm, like, watching it by
I
myself.
don't think you need a person with you for this one. It's so
No, I
unreal.
don't need a chaperone. I mean, I can
Yeah.
watch horror movies on my own. I'm good.
Well,
It's
this one you
more of,
have to
like
see.
it's more of, like, finding the time where I'm like, "Alright, I have 2.5 hours to just watch a movie with no interruptions." But, yeah, maybe I'll check it out. I like a little horror, and I like to, like, go in and out of different genres to get
Mhm.
some sort of inspiration
Oh, for
because
sure.
even though I don't do horror genre stuff, you might get, like, elements for a music video or
Mhm.
elements for, like, a brand idea
Mhm.
because and that's what people don't understand. I think when you jump over to different genres, you get that
Mhm.
element of feel like, even in photography,
Oh,
you
yeah.
start looking at food photography even though you're planning on doing portraits of people, and you're like,
Right.
"Wow, I love this, like, layout or this
Right.
idea."
I actually when I was an assistant, I worked for a still life and food photographer as his, like, digital tech, and I learned
Yeah.
so much about lighting just by watching him light that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
And
amazing.
And it's incredible what goes into the simplest
Mhm.
stuff, whether
Mhm.
it's portraits, interviews, still life. It's just, it feels so simple when you're looking at it.
Right.
And then when you look at, like, because you have a studio and like you zoom out and it's like, yeah, this took 14 people and 25 lights.
Or that
People
light
don't,
looks so good because it's 20 feet high, like, I
yeah,
built a 20-foot scram.
yeah. Exactly. Yeah, lighting's definitely like that, which I don't think people understand. Like, you take a lot of light sometimes, and then you push it through a lot of diffusion, or
Mhm,
you, like, push it through, like, a different tented area,
mhm,
and then you, like, mask it off to make it fall off, and it's amazing. I mean, shaping
mhm.
light is, like, one of my favorite things to do.
It's my absolute favorite thing. Like,
It's
I'm
so
just
fun.
enamored by light.
Yeah.
Yeah. And,
And
like, having Dan DP this music
yeah,
video, he, like, thankfully, like, always got my vision, and Sean, who I work with all the time for my gaffing, he gets me because I'm a little bit, like, of a control freak as the director about light, but, like,
but
thank
that's
God
good.
they all are on the same page and, like, even let me, like, say, "Please try this or do this," and I th
And how do you pick your crew? Is it just, like, these are always your go-to people, or
well,
are there
I this is my
certain
first time
people
working
you
for Dan.
Okay.
I tend to pick my crew based on people I have full trust in because
Yeah.
I'm such a hands-on person. Like,
Mhm.
even when I'm shooting photography, I barely let my assistant light. I just want to light it. Like,
I know.
it's so hard because I'm like, I know what I need and I could do it faster than telling it to you.
I
And
know.
I don't know anyone who, like, knows my style to just do it for me. So, it's something I'm working on at
No, I
3
get it.
years in this industry.
I get it. I do the same thing though, like, you know exactly the
Mhm.
look, like, even though there's a budget to have all these people on set, and yes, I'll have them on set, I still am very hands-on with a lot of things, like,
Mhm.
I've tried to just direct and not shoot. It's really hard for me because I
So
love
hard.
shooting,
I
but
know.
I wanna get into more just directing,
Yeah.
but there's that element of you're like, "But it just like, no, like this,
Right.
just like," and, like, you know exactly, like, "Can I just show you?" And then you,
Right.
like, do it, and you're like, "Okay."
I saw a picture of Reed Morano, like, who's directing Handmaid's Tale, and she
Yeah.
has the camera on her shoulder, and it gave me confidence to be like, "As a director, I can ask, 'Can I shoot this shot?' to my DP."
Yeah.
Like, that picture of her just made me feel, like,
Y
safe.
yeah, and that's the tough thing is, like, until you see it, and I've
Mhm.
seen other people do the same thing where I'm like, "Okay." So it's not like I think we're seeing a world now of creative content where people, like, overlap a lot,
Mhm.
where, like, okay, you're a director, you've also shot a lot, and so you understand, so you're gonna maybe shoot a couple shots in the film that you're working on or in the music video because you know exactly what you want, it's just quicker, it's
Right.
easier. Until you get, like, a relationship, I guess, with somebody, like a DP, where you're just like you are, like, best friends basically on set.
Right.
You know exactly like, you can finish each other's sentences kind of,
Right. Right.
but that's hard to find.
Right. But I think that's also why a lot of people stick to the same people,
Yeah,
and I get it. Like
which is tough
I
for the
know, and you
people
wanna
trying
give
to
more
get
people
in.
chances. I know. I know.
Because like, people listening to this right now are probably like, "Oh, well, how am I supposed to get into the inner circle if I'm not part of it already?" And
Well,
it's
I
like,
also feel like fun things like this is my first time working with Dan
yeah,
as a DP, and because it was fun, like, so I was like, "I'll
right,
totally give you a chance," and, like, the people that helped out on the green screen day, I hadn't met some of them, but they were like, "We wanna make cool things. Let's make cool things," and I'm like, "Great, now I know about you."
exactly.
And, like, one of the persons on the green screen day, I've sent him so much work.
That's
Like, people
awesome.
are like, "I need an editor." I'm like, "Call this guy."
Yeah.
So we do try to care about the whole community.
Yeah, and I get that. It's like you gotta give people a chance
Yeah.
when you can,
Yeah.
but there's also times where you're like, "I have to go to my, like, go-to crew," because
Right.
whether it's, like,
I can't afford to
timing.
fail.
Yeah. Like, done it before, I've been there where you're like, "I'm gonna give somebody a chance," and maybe they're great at what they do, but it was the wrong chance. It was the
Right.
wrong
Oh, and I was just
wrong
the
project.
worst.
It was
Yeah.
the wrong fit, but you were trying. You're like,
Right.
I'd love to try you out for this." Then you get the images back or whatever it is, and you're like, "Oh god,
Yeah.
how do we save this?"
Can post save this one?
Yeah. There's certain people that you just work better with too.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of it is I talked about this with somebody recently, like, a lot of it is just, like, how you get along with people.
Oh, 100%. Like,
There's
who
some
do I
people
wanna
that
go
are
get drinks with afterwards as
right.
well? Like, who's
Like,
gonna talk about
there's
the nerdy stuff I love?
yeah,
Yeah,
because there's some people that are incredible at,
right,
like, whatever, editing, filmmaking, directing, DP, whatever, but they're not as easy to get along with, or they
right,
don't get along with you, and that's tough.
right, you don't wanna be uncomfortable.
Yeah,
It's so important to be comfortable and, like, feel safe.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
and,
it's
like,
not
seen
always
and, like,
skill.
not talked over or, like, talked
Yeah,
down in front of a client, like,
yeah, that
disrespect.
yeah, yeah, or somebody that decides to, like, take over,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
on set, and you're like, there are 4 directors in the room now, and we need to figure out how to not have 4 directors in the room right now."
I mean, I think it's fine if, like, you're floundering and you're like, "Could someone help me?"
Yeah,
And
totally.
I've been that person on both ends, like, I've been like,
Me
"Got
too.
you. Let's try this," you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love input from everybody on set. I just my biggest thing is, like, let's have one person speak to the client so that not everybody is giving the client ideas, because that
Right.
just gets overwhelming for them, and it's not like a hierarchy or power move, I don't think. I think it's just, like, streamlining communication.
Oh, totally,
And,
totally.
like, I'll be the first one to be like, "Oh, it was, Dan's idea to do this."
Oh, yeah, you gotta give
Like,
res
I'll give it to them because I'm like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, they came up with this."
Mhm. I think it's
But,
so important.
yeah, it's important to make sure people are heard on
Mhm.
set, but also keep everything streamlined so that you can stay on task.
Right, right.
And with something like this music video, the crew list was massive. That's the first thing I always look at, I'm like, "Holy shit, where'd they get the budget for this?" I'm like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's, like, tons of people, which is amazing.
It
I
was just a
love
labor of
when
love.
which is great.
Yeah, and I think a big part of, like, how it was able to be that big was people being like, "I want to shoot on that wall." Like, "I wanna experience
True.
that kind of a scenario, so now I know what it's like." So everyone was like, "Yeah, I'll help. Yeah, no big deal." Like, none of us had money for this. Sorry.
Yeah. No, I mean, I get that. I
Yeah,
wonder if are they, like do you know if they're always booked? Like, booked all the time?
I don't know. It's We were the first ones to shoot, and it was, April.
Okay.
And the industry's really slow right now, so
Yeah.
unsure. It's really scary right now.
Yep. I'm with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
like, "Do I
been
become a locksmith? Like, what do I do?"
is that your go-to?
Yeah.
Is that the first go-to? I love that you already have it. You're like, "I've already started building my website,
I think I
Heather
gotta learn how to
McGrath
do it,
locksmith."
though.
You're, like, picking locks.
So, like, my whole, like, career, I was always a retoucher, and then I do color grading as well, so I always have,
Yeah,
like, those other backups, little jobs that can
totally.
fill in, but no one's calling right now. It's like So I'm
No,
like,
I get
"Maybe I
it.
should learn how to pick locks and change locks."
I mean, there's always gonna be that work, I
That's
guess.
exactly why I'm like, "Maybe I
AI
do
can't
that."
take picking locks.
No one's gonna, like, haggle you, you just got them in their house.
Yeah. I mean, the industry has changed a lot. I think one of the things that comes up with this, like, wall situation, and I've never filmed there, so I don't know what it's like, but does some of this AI stuff that we're seeing not take over that, but does it help create more graphics and
Mhm.
things when you need them, like interspersed shots where you're like, "Wow, I need this, like, crazy graphic shot that's gonna cost $30,000, but I could
Mhm.
do it for 500."
Right. I know. I was contemplating that when editing the video because, um, one of the scenes we did it didn't work. Like, in part it's my fault because well, partly my fault, but
I'm not
this
taking
the
100%.
yeah, I think if I, as a director, had paid more attention that she was singing the wrong because there's, like, 2 characters in the song, and
Okay.
she wrote it a certain way, but I flipped it for the
Mm.
video, she wanted to be like an alien's like telling this into someone's ear, and I was like, "Well, I actually want her to sing the alien parts." But anyways, I had her she sang the wrong part in the on the wall, and then in the background of the wall, the storm wasn't working correctly.
Mm.
And they spent a lot of time trying to fix it in Unreal, and it wasn't working, so I was like, "Don't worry, we'll just fix it later. Like, you
We'll
can
fix
add
it in
more."
post,
Yeah, but her
which is
singing was the wrong like, I can't fix that. So, that was a scenario where I was like, "I think we need a reshoot."
oof.
So we did a green screen day because I couldn't get the wall again, and that came out fine. But it was still like, Brickyard totally gave me a solid, and they did those scenes. It's like there's, like, 6 clips that they did, and there was also a point of, like, "Is this the time I try AI to fix this?" But I don't want it in my work,
I
especially
know.
with this, because this felt like such a thing in my head, and I really wanted to show, like, the real VFX, like, I want to learn VFX, so, like, I didn't wanna choose the cop out easy route of AI.
I don't know. Is it the
But
cop out route? I
I
don't.
don't know. I felt like a different project could be a project I try that on.
Yeah. Is
This
it a
one, I
cop out?
wanted.
Is it a cop out because there's a lot of negativity around the topic? Like, why do you think? I think
To me,
here's
it felt
my.
too easy. I'm a bit of a masochist.
I think it's some of it is easier. I think it's still. I've played a lot with certain like elements and clips to figure out like, are there ways to use it to help
Mhm.
production so that like somebody who doesn't have the budget can get that great shot over the Great Wall of China and like
Right,
into the how whatever you're doing, some crazy shot that they're like, we don't have 30,000, 40,000,
right,
whatever it is for the day,
right.
and we don't have the travel budget. So I think it's useful. I get why people are against it. I'm I'm kind of on the fence. I mean, I haven't used it professionally with a client,
Mhm.
but I have seen some pretty amazing things that allow you to get results. Maybe a little quicker for sure, but
Right,
also like on a budget.
right. Oh, 100%. I
But I get,
use Midjourney for, like, my treatments, like, all my
yeah,
pitches. I do use it. But, like,
yeah,
for this, I was like, this isn't the project I want to use it on."
right.
But I
And
do think I'm gonna need to find a project where I feel safe even saying I made this in VO or whatever, like, whatever program. But, like
yeah, but but it's weird because like no one. I think part of it too for me is like no one right now is like, I made this in Premiere. I made this in DaVinci.
mm.
Like
Yeah, I
I
didn't
made
tag
I
any of
made
that.
this in Photoshop. It's like no one has been doing that.
But you do technically need to tag it right now.
AI? I don't know. Do you?
Yeah, you do, it's in Vimeo, it's in Instagram, you just say if it was
Oh,
made in
okay.
AI.
Hmm.
There's definitely people pretending it wasn't, but it clearly
Why?
was.
And are we doing that because we don't want to mislead people? Or are we
Probably.
doing
I mean,
it
I think there's a lot of opportunity for misinformation in our political climate with
totally?
it.
And so yeah, but I wonder if there's like a space where it could be like, if it's art form,
Mhm.
it doesn't have to be told how it was created. If it's political, news, entertainment, like I think maybe you have to tell people because you don't
Mhm.
want to mislead people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough.
One of my
But
favorite creators, her name's Jowska, Jowska on Instagram. She just posted today, like, just a bunch of portraits, but, like, the
mm,
eyes are weird, but, like, purposely weird, you know?
yeah,
And then in the comments, she wrote, like, "I trained all this with AI from all this." Like, at least she's, like, citing who it was
totally.
inspired by, what she used. They're beautiful. They're not like I'm not like, "Ugh, fuck this." I'm like, "Ugh, those are cool."
I know. I've seen some stuff and I'm like,
Yeah.
damn,
Yeah.
like it's incredible. And it
Yeah.
does take time. I've worked with Midjourney a bunch and it takes time to get exactly what you want. And it's never what you're hoping for.
Mhm.
but there has been some changes, and I think things that are coming to light that are more helpful.
Mhm.
And we use it for pitches, we use it for decks.
Mhm.
Um, and like I said, I've never used it in an actual production, but I think at some point I will because I think it bridges a gap.
For
But
sure.
I'm never like, yeah, we're going to do the whole thing in AI,
Right.
which there are a lot of people doing it. And
Right.
I think there's two sides of it. I think it's like there's a lot of hype, which will die down for
Mhm.
sure. And then there's a lot of content that like literally you'd never be able to make unless you did it in AI.
For
So I think
sure.
that which is cool to be able to like if you have some crazy thoughts in your head, like
I
say
have
for
so many
instance,
crazy thoughts that I know
see?
AI can do. I wanted to do, like, a video of, like, someone pouring fire down someone's mouth. That we can't do in real life.
Yeah, see? So like or even just getting the idea out. Like say you did this whole music video as like a treatment to understand how you wanted to create it and you had almost the whole like visual already mapped out through like an AI, it then gives people like they can see into your head basically instead of you
Mhm.
like just showing them like still images or like talking about the direction.
Like,
It's
I think
never
for, like, an
perfect.
animatic, it's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like even it's some of the Pixar type stuff is crazy. And so I do wonder what happens with some of that. Like
Mhm.
it's sad because that whole workforce is massive.
I know.
But I mean as
Every animator
Disney
should
or
be scared, yeah.
because like if it costs you whatever $3 million to make an animated film, but you could make it for 100 grand, like you'd have to be crazy to say I'm going to spend the 3 million. I get
Right.
it from a business side of it. I get it from a artistic side of it. It doesn't make sense, but
Right.
and it's tough. I don't know where it's going to go. I think people are going to keep using it, and
I definitely see a lot of people thinking that they're creators using it, and it's just terrible. So I'm just sort of hoping, like, that stuff weeds out a lot of people will eventually see, like, oh, you actually need talent to either create
true.
with the camera or create with it as an artist. So, I don't know, it's a weird time.
It is.
I
And it
wish I
has
was
been.
rich. I'm not.
I know. This is not the field to be rich in. I know. I mean, it's definitely, I think being in this creative space, production, photography, I own a studio as well. Like, it's really rewarding.
Oh, yeah.
It's so fun. It's amazing when you create something that you love. And that's, I mean, money's not going to get you that.
Right. And, like, I personally I love working out. I love the physicalness of setting up all the lights. Like, I
Yeah.
love how hard it is.
Right.
So for me, I'm like, this is gonna sort of fuck me up a little bit. I mean, but I also love color grading. I
Yeah.
don't wanna be an editor, but I did enjoy editing this. I did love the VFX, but I barely left my house for, like, months
I know. And you're
finishing
in
it.
like a dark space.
Yeah. Yeah, I
You
had to
feel
get
like
blackout curtains for my beautiful apartment just so I can see the color correctly.
I know. That's what I did to my studio, which was like, it's cool except for the fact that every wall is dark gray. As you can see, it's just dark in here. And I go outside and I'm like, oh my God, it's bright out. Is it still summer? People are like,
I
what have you been doing in there?
I get coffee every morning just as a ritual to leave my house. Like,
Yeah.
I could make it at home, save money, but I'm like, I need to just go outside and get some
See
vitamin D.
people. Yeah. And see people. And like,
Yeah.
I mean, there's plenty of people that come in here to like check it out. And they're like, oh, this is really cool, but it's really dark in here. I'm like,
But you do
I
need it
thought I know, but, like, I made the whole studio dark, so I'm like,
uh,
light bounces off of white
okay.
walls.
Well,
The
I will
entire
say
studio it's 1,800 square feet, and it's dark gray except for the psych wall, which is white.
I need to come see it.
You should, it's
Yeah,
cool. It's
because
a cool
my
little space.
studio, like, sometimes I'm like, there's too much fill, like, natural fill, because the ceiling to the floor is white,
Yeah,
like, we got, like, 30-foot walls that are white, and it just everything bounces back in. And I do put up, like, black V flats for negative, but I can't get 20 feet up.
This is the opposite of that. So I don't
Yeah,
think I would go this route. It's cool, but I was like,
but you have
okay,
control.
yeah, a lot. I mean, it's dark in here. Like the only light that comes in, the door is glass. So it has, I mean, there's windows, but the windows are all currently shaded off,
Blacked out.
which just makes no sense because, like, I don't need to sit in a dark room when I'm on a podcast or I'm working, only when I'm color grading.
Yep.
Yeah, you should check it out. Maybe you'll have some input on like maybe how I could brighten it up
Oh,
and
well,
make it a
totally. I would love that.
little more inviting because
Yeah.
I did have a full-time crew that worked with me for a bit here. And during the like not so great times recently where
Mhm.
things were not good, I did have to sadly let go people.
Oh, I get
And
it.
s- and so now we're just
I might sell
remote.
lenses right now. Like, it's
I
hard.
know.
Yeah.
I know. I'm about to like set up a tent with like a sign. It's like gear for sale. You
So
see it all over the place too, and I feel like I gave into it. Like, you see it on Instagram, you
oh,
start seeing,
totally.
like, your friends selling gear, and you're like, "Oh god, it's happening." You don't wanna be late to the party either. You're like, I'll just put some stuff up." I tried to sell some stuff recently, and nobody bought it, and I'm like, "Oh, no."
That's also what I fear, and then it's like, "Oh, everyone knows you're broke." But everyone's broke. We're all broke.
Yeah. Well, I also was like I have a bunch of different cameras that I've used over the past that are great, and it's almost like you can't get rid of them quick enough in a way.
Right.
Like, you're trying to get rid of them as you're changing the
Or
whatever, the look and
upgrading.
feel or
Mhm.
upgrading, but you don't do it right away, and then the new camera comes out and people don't want that one,
Right.
and so
I know,
that's
I'm
where I'm
always, like, 2
stuck.
cameras behind in a way.
Yeah.
Like, when the R5 came out, I bought that right away, and the R3, but then the R1 came out, and I'm like, "I don't need it. I can stick with the R3 for stills."
So, straight Canon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Canon too for
Yeah.
now. I've looked at switching to
Yeah.
Sony for some
I
of our
know.
stuff, not for photography necessarily, but for video. I mean,
Right.
photography, it's great too. Um, and then Nikon
Yeah,
just dropped that camera.
I
See that?
know.
I'm
And
like,
so I also have the Komodo, so,
I have a
um
Komodo as well. I
yeah,
love it.
I love the Komodo. I shot the video with the Komodo,
Is it the X or the original?
the original.
Yeah, that's what I have.
Yeah,
Amazing camera.
totally amazing.
The Reds, I get it. People talk shit about them. I have 2 of them. I love them. They fill hard drives, but
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
image
as
is
long as you, like, know how to expose for the red, it's
yeah,
incredible. Like, of course, Ari looks beautiful, but, like, no one has 65 grand for, like, the
or
lowest
80
end. Yeah,
or
whatever it
90
is. Yeah,
or
exactly, like
I don't get it.
I
I've
know.
had clients ask for it before, and I'm like, "Yeah, I mean, we can rent one.
Rent
I
it, yeah.
don't own." They're like, "Oh, you don't own it?" And I'm like, "No. I mean, I
We're
own a
not
Red,
living
which is
in New
still
York.
expensive,
Right.
but yeah,
And the friends that I know who have them here have it also at pool in Talamis. Like,
you have
they
to."
gotta sub it out because you can't pay for that all your own.
I've actually never used one,
I've
which is
I've
crazy.
I've
I've never
directed
used one.
them, but I've never operated it.
I've never operated, I've never directed, I've never been on set with one. I wanted to try it
Mhm,
because the image is beautiful. It gives like this, it's almost like a soft output already, I
mhm.
think. And that's kind of like the dreamy, like filmic look that people are looking for, like
There's, like,
short.
a noise algorithm that, like, mimics film a little bit. I actually
Okay.
bought, I forget if it was Cinecolor or Gnome Kroll. He took, like, scans of just, like, here's all
Mm,
the different film textures from the ARRI, and then I
okay.
just put it, like, I use it on the video. I put it over the video to give it more of that texture of ARRI.
I know. And like,
Looks great.
but that's what I mean. Like, you can do color space transform where you can like transforms color spaces on editing programs. So, oh, you shot
Right,
this on an iPhone Rec 709. It's not the same dynamic range, but you could flip it to like
right.
whatever Canon Log 3 because you're
Yeah,
coloring and trying to keep things the same.
yeah.
So,
I did a little bit of that in this video too, like, there's one scene I did the film emulation, had to be in Ari's log. So, a million nodes for all the
Yeah.
CSTs, but it looked amazing.
Do you use DaVinci?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
Mhm.
DaVinci. Yeah,
Yeah.
the color looks great
Thank
on the
you.
music video, yeah.
Thank you.
I
I'm
love it's
obsessed
so
with
fun.
color.
So fun.
Yeah, and it just there's so much range to it. Like, I kept showing her cuts without the color, and she's like, "Oh my god, it's amazing," and I'm like, "This is terrible. Don't look at this.
Yeah.
This color is
You're like,
god
"Wait,
awful."
wait." It's almost like when you're, like, getting ready to go and you're like, "I'm not ready yet, don't look yet." Or you're, like, getting ready to go to, like, somebody's wedding and you're like, "Ah." They're like, "Wow, you look great." You're like, "It's not even done yet. I'm not ready." But you, like, share everything without color because I do that with clients too, and they don't even
They
a
don't
lot of the times,
know.
they won't even say anything. They're like, "Yeah, it looks great." And I'm
I
like, "You would
know.
post this right now,
I
wouldn't you?
know. I did
Wouldn't you?"
recently
You're like, "Please
colors
don't."
I know, I know. I colored for a client. I was the DP, someone else directed, and I also colored it, and the client just wanted color. I hated it so much, but that's what they wanted.
I know.
You just have to let it go, and I'm like, "I wanna post this, but I'm gonna recolor it." Like
Oh, I've done that before. I've done it with edits too, where I'm like, I don't really wanna go that direction." They're like,
Yeah.
"We have to." And you're like, "Okay, well,
Oh,
I'm
for
not gonna
sure.
post that version."
Oh, for sure, for sure. Yeah.
And that's
But that's also
tough.
the beauty of a reel. You can make your reel look real good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you ever have any content that you've shot or created that's internal that
Mhm.
you love, but you're not allowed to share? Or does that not happen as much?
I always put that in the clause that I can at least use it for promotional uses. Even,
And
like,
you
with the
never get kickback?
no.
Hmm,
Like,
okay.
I've for even for images as well, like, I'll get a buyout, which means I
Yeah,
transfer all the
right.
copyright to them, and I'm like, "But I still need to use this." There are companies like Apple will never let you.
Yeah.
There's certain people that won't let you, and
Yeah. I have some clients that they won't let us, and
mm,
so we don't, and I'm
mhm.
not gonna say names, but
Right. It's a
I
bummer.
get it. But I get it because you wanna be careful, like, with relationships, but
Oh, yeah.
I also tell a lot of these people, like, "Here's the deal, like, this is our
Right.
marketing."
Right.
Like, if I go 4 months without showing that we've done anything, people think we're locksmiths now. Like, peo people are like, "Whoa, whoa, what happened to these guys?"
Locksmiths probably make more money than us.
Probably. If you're a locksmith and you're listening, just comment below if you make more money than
Yes,
us.
please.
I love it. I mean, we laugh, but
No, I
maybe
think
in,
about this
like
all the time. Like, I often do, like, stuff that the clients love,
yeah,
but I'm like, "It's so not me,"
I
and I
know.
don't post it, and I'll go a long time, but I'm just doing, like, making clients happy, but not myself, so I don't post anything.
I get it, though. I mean, you
Gotta
have to
pay the
do it to
bills.
make you have to do it to make money. Like, I'll take on certain projects too that I know there's no marketing outcome for it. It's just
Right,
like whether it's just like interview content or certain like corporate type stuff,
right,
but it's work.
right, and I'm
And
grateful.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
And like that's the thing is you get to do something that you love for a living. So
right.
it's yeah, it's
Right.
tough.
Like, I
I
was able
don't
to create this because of that, you know?
right.
I am so grateful. Like, and now how, like, bad the year's going, I'm like, "Maybe I shouldn't have made that video." It did still cost me money, but at
Right.
least, like, all the subscription services for all the VFX stuff, I can cancel now that the video's done and all that, but
Yeah, because it is expensive to have all the and it adds up.
oh, it
Like,
adds
you
up.
start stacking software and you're like, "Whoa,
I
whoa,
think I
whoa.
spent,
How did I
like,
spend"
2 grand in software. Like,
Yeah,
even, like, helping, like, Jarvis make the Unreal universe. I bought him, like, plug-in packs that, like, "Here, whatever you need, just, like, make it happen. I want this to be incredible. I want you to get something out of it." Like
but I think doing that,
mhm,
putting in your time, giving people the right tools,
right,
eventually it's going to pay off. It might not be direct, but
right,
it might get you a client that's like, "Wow, we really love the direction of this film," like, even though they're
mhm,
not doing a music video, they're like, "We really love the lighting or the styles of
Yeah.
this or the editing," and, like,
Well,
so
that's,
you
like,
can
really
use
what
pieces.
yeah, I try so hard to push the stuff that feels like me, the stuff
Right.
where I feel like I'm actually challenging myself to get people to see, like, this is who she can what she can do for us, even if it's totally different and it's like a shoe ad. But,
Yeah.
like, this is the stuff that, like, gets me, like, my ADHD, like, so stoked. Like, I'll
Yeah.
happily not leave the house for a month to, like, really finish this thing and make it incredible, like, I don't know. And this is why I'm here, you know, like,
Yeah.
I was gonna be an illustrator, I was gonna be a comic book artist, but then because I always had
That's
these
cool, though.
ideas yeah. I always had these ideas in my head, and I would draw them, and I would color them in Photoshop like a comic book artist, but then photos, like, made it all faster,
Yeah.
and then my friend Ian McFarlane was like, "Your stuff's already film, like, just start shooting film," and I'm grateful he pushed me, and, like, I don't know, this is why I'm here 'cause my brain just always had images, they gotta get out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, like, happy the advertising world pays well when it's coming, that, like,
Yeah.
we can actually make a living doing that.
Yeah, and it's I think a lot of people on the outside, when they see this world of creating photography, directing, filmmaking, they see it as, like, it's always happening around you, and it's
Mhm.
not. Like,
Yeah.
the amount of, like, amazing projects that you actually are doing back to back to back is not that many
No.
because
Yeah.
they all need time to
Mhm.
create, and there's a lot of people out there doing it.
Right.
So, you're not gonna always get every job, and
Right.
so there are some periods where it's like a roller coaster,
Oh, it's feast or famine.
and you get used to it, but even when you're used to it, like, when you have 2 months or longer, even sometimes just, like, 3 weeks where, like, no one's contacting you, you're like, "This is it. This is I'm gonna be a locksmith. This is it." Like, I I don't know. Like, I do it all the time, and, like, my wife and my family always tell me, they're like, "It always bounces back. It always comes back." I'm
I
like,
know,
"But
they
what if
always
it
tell me you're like a
doesn't?"
cat, you'll, like, land on your feet, you're fine, and I'm like, "But
Yeah.
I'm freaking out."
Yeah. I'm like, I don't know what I've talked to, like, friends before about it, and, like, had, like, a beer or coffee and, like, sat down and been like, "Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do," and they're like, "You'll figure it out. You always do," and I'm like, "But what if this goes away? Like, what do I do?" Like, it's a weird thing, and I think a lot of us go through it
Yeah.
because I recently had a director on the podcast, Emily Skye. She's, down in Florida. She does a lot of, like, feature films, and she was talking about something that I never really thought about, and it's the fact that after you create something, whether it's a music video or a project for fun or for a client or a commercial, you seem to, like, come down from it. Like, you're, like, hyped up. You're like, "I
Mhm.
gotta get this thing done." You get it done, you ship it out. So excited, you put the marketing out, and then you're in this, like, rut and lull, and
Mm.
I never really thought about that, but it's almost like this creator
It's like a
depression.
dark space, like
Yeah, and
but,
it
like, I do
happens with
think
everything.
yeah, exactly. They say, like, when you're in that space, that's when, like, something's about to happen,
Mm,
but I don't know, like, I feel like we're currently living in a pretty chaotic time. There's
right.
just no stability, and I do
0.
think finding ways to maintain, like, some composure throughout it all, like, there's definitely days where I'm just, like, crying, and days where I'm like, "It'll be fine, it always is," like,
Yeah.
even when you're, like, the last check like, when your last invoice is out and then you get the money, and you're like, "Oh my god, there's no open invoices."
Yeah, you're like,
Something comes.
"Maybe I should check to make sure there's no open
Yeah.
invoices." Like, "This is weird.
Yeah.
Did you actually pay me everything you owed me? I'm just checking. Just checking. Can you go check your books?"
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. That last payment comes in, and you're like,
Fuck.
and, like, most people that aren't in this industry are like I'll talk to them about that. They're like, "Take a vacation. Take, like, a
Oh
couple
my
weeks." I'm like,
god.
"Take a vacation? What?" I struggle with taking time off, which is probably a really bad thing for
Oh,
me,
yeah, I'm a workaholic as well.
but I think
It's a
it's
different form of
because
addiction.
right,
It's
and I think it's
fear.
because of this. It's
Yeah.
fear.
Mhm.
Like, if I knew I had like, when I have projects stacked for months,
Mhm.
it's overwhelming for
Oh,
sure.
yeah, you can't function. You don't have a social life.
Right, and you
But
wanna take time off, but then when
right,
it comes up, you're like, "I'm not
right.
taking time off.
Or,
It's
like,
not
when you get
happening."
that big stack of money from all those jobs, that is usually when you're like, "Okay, maybe I can do it." But
Yeah.
then I get scared. Like, what if
Yeah.
work doesn't come again? Like,
Yeah.
how long
It's
is
like a
this gonna
squirrel.
be?
You're, like,
Yeah.
hiding the money away because 'cause
Yeah.
you're like, "When is winter coming? Like,
Yeah.
how
I
dark
grew
are the times ahead?"
I grew up, with my family dirt poor, like, I would watch my mom open the mail and, like, we're gonna, like, get the house taken away. We get
Yeah.
electricity shut off, and we had a hardware store, which is why I think about locksmiths.
Okay,
There's an
alright.
admiration there.
It runs in the blood.
Yeah, yeah,
Alright.
and the hardware store went out of business when I was, like, 11, and just watching us fail and, like, not have money for clothes for school, like, I think is why I'm a workaholic. I It's this
Yeah.
that fear of, like, I can't get where I was, and I never wanna be that unstable and scared,
Yeah.
but you sort of work yourself up into, like, anxiety that doesn't need to be there about it.
Right. But it's a good safety mechanism because I've seen the other side of it where I know some people that will spend every last dollar of their
Oh, yeah.
paycheck and then like, just do it every week, every day, like,
Insane.
no
Right.
problem. No
Right.
savings, like, "Let's go, let's
Right.
send it," and I'm like,
Oh
"That
my
is
god.
so dangerous." Like, I take risks, obviously, because I own a
Yeah.
business,
Mhm.
but, like, I think they're more calculated than that, but I
Mhm.
know some people that will just go through all of it. I
Yeah.
mean,
I
I don't
I guess I'm grateful for watching them fail for
yeah,
that reason. I will never be that end of the spectrum.
exactly.
Yeah.
And I also think when you develop these skills of, like, running a business, the creative marketing side of it, the creation side of it,
Mhm.
I think there's a lot of avenues for us.
Oh,
Like,
yeah. We're
it's
multitaskers, and we wear multi hats, even though I don't wanna be wearing them all.
yeah,
But I think that's also, like, why I had, like, the, like, balls to, like, start my studio. I was like,
right,
"We can do this. We
right,
can build these walls. We can refinish this floor," because I knew we could just all figure out how to do it all together. Because 'cause you're so used to wearing all those hats.
right. And I think in the back of your mind, at least for me, I'm like, if it fails, I'll just go to the next thing.
Mhm.
And there's yes, there are a lot of people doing this, but I think there is a lot of opportunity depending on where you are in the world and how you grew up. And
Mhm.
I mean, there are people that are way more privileged than others,
For sure.
but I think there are a lot of opportunities for people now with the digital age that opens up a lot of doors.
Right.
And so I think that's the nice thing about it is if you have a hint of motivation,
Right.
you'll be able to achieve something greater than like what you're currently doing.
Right. I do feel like like, anxiousness is what
Mhm.
makes me go get it,
Yeah.
you know? I'm not just sitting around waiting for it to happen to me and being like, "Oh, why isn't it happening?" It's like,
Right.
you actually have to you have to put one foot in front of the other.
Yeah. And there are a lot of people that do that. They're like, well, I have 900,000 followers on Instagram. It's like that person most likely worked their ass off. Like
Mhm.
there are the occasional people that just got followers from whatever. They're
Right.
famous because of something.
Oh, for
But a
sure.
lot of these creators who are like TikTok creators or Instagram influencers, a lot of them did a lot of creating to get to that point.
You
It
have
wasn't
to, like,
overnight,
be on nonstop for
nonstop.
it. Yeah, and that is hard work, and you
Yeah.
have to be creative for every single thing you're doing.
You have to find your niche
Right.
in that. And same with like any sort of production or photography, you have to show why you, not the next person. Cause like in
Mhm.
Boston, there's a lot of people that do similar things.
Mhm.
In New York, even more. In LA, same thing. But they're all, I look at it as not competition, but like a community. and a way to like learn from everybody because I think there's always room for everybody to be a part of it. I think it's just,
I completely
yeah,
agree. It does also give me fuel to look different
yeah,
because everyone eventually is influenced by one another, so they look the same. So, like,
right,
how do you go this way and stand apart? But also, you're still in the community, and I'm not a gatekeeper. I'll tell you how I did things and
yeah,
introduce people, but like, I still think you gotta have your own visual style away from like different from everybody.
yeah. Where do you find your like inspiration? Do you find it like in all kinds of different spaces? Is it in music? Is it films? Is it certain genres? Is it books? Like what do you think like
Lately,
you go
okay,
to? Yeah, yeah,
lately,
lately.
so like COVID brought back my love of video games.
Yes. I love video games.
They are so amazing now, and, like, I hadn't
So
played
good.
since, like, 2001, like,
Oh
Silent
man.
Hill, and I'm
And then
like
you just blown away then.
blown away.
2001.
Yeah, and then it also gave me more fuel to be like, I wanna learn more VFX or, like, it's like
Mhm.
3D camera work because, like, the way the camera just did that in this, like, that perspective is fucking amazing, and
Yeah.
I don't know, that has been my latest inspiration, but I'm just, like I've always been, like, attracted to the more, like, darker things, and, like, I was a hardcore kid growing up, and, like, I loved metal, and I loved punk. So, like,
Mhm.
the more scummier, dirtier places, just felt normal to me, so, like, I was always inspired more by that aesthetic, and horror, of course, like, my dad was, like, making me watch really R-rated movies as a kid, and I don't think he should have done that,
Like
but at the same
Texas
time
Chainsaw
oh,
type
yeah,
stuff.
everything, like The Crypt Keeper or whatever, Tales from the Crypt, like, and he also, like, made me, like, look at, like, Boris and Frazetta paintings. I don't know if you know that
Okay. I don't.
artist. It was just, like it's super fantasy-based, like, girls with huge swords and, like, holding a tiger by a leash or, like but I don't that was just,
Damn.
like, always my, like, upbringing, so it was just always, like, heavier, dirtier things.
Mhm.
Like, that's what I love. Like, I love a dark day. Like, I think there's so much beauty in, like, like, the gloomy sky, but also then the light breaks through and this hard edge of, like,
Mhm.
that contrast. So, I don't know. I just get really enamored by the darker, more contrastier pieces to life.
What about print? Do
Print
you like to look a lot at, like, magazines and things like books? 'Cause
Yeah. I
I'm starting to
haven't
look
bought
at more of
magazines
that.
in a minute. Yeah, I will
Guess
always
I
go and, like, buy, like, a $30 magazine from, like, Europe, but then I look at it
yeah.
once and I'm like, "What?" Or I'll see, like, a picture in there where I was like, "Oh, I wanted to do that. It's already been done now. Whatever."
Yeah, but I think if you use it as influence, I mean, I
Yeah.
think
Do it your way.
a lot of things have been done. I
Literally
mean,
everything's been done.
look at music. Like,
For sure.
there's only so many notes, but people
Mhm.
keep reinventing the
Mhm.
way that it's put together and the way that I mean, some of the stuff people are making now is crazy.
Mhm. And it's actually really fun when you see the, like this piece of this song is actually from this song 20 years ago, and it's all being as, like, Nine Inch Nails, he's like, "I'm a copy of a copy of a copy."
Right.
Like, everything is being regurgitated, but spun in their own ways.
But it has to be. I mean,
Yeah.
we've created so many things, and
Mhm.
yeah, every now and then you get something wildly new,
Mhm.
but it came from somewhere else. Like, the inspiration came from somewhere else.
Mhm.
I think magazines are making a big comeback. I've seen some, like, really
That's awesome.
beautifully put together magazines,
Yeah.
which is cool, like,
Have you seen
photo
Wednesday magazine?
No.
So, their second issue is coming out, on Halloween. I shot Robert Eggers for the first issue,
Sweet.
and it was, like, such a dream come true to meet him, and I was, like, a blubbering idiot because I was so nervous. He's, like, such a hero to me.
That
Uh,
happens, though.
yeah,
You get excited and
yeah, but I will say they're doing some really cool stuff for it's more of, like, the dark, like, the more not horror, but, like, the goth dark stuff,
That's
and he's
cool.
always getting good photography for it.
And is it just photography, or do they also, like, tie in some stories in there too?
Yeah, there's articles, there's, like, interviews with people.
That's
He'll,
cool.
like, interview, like, musicians and filmmakers and painters. It's actually Adam Larson, who owns Adam& and Co.
Mhm.
You should check him out. I used to own a studio with him. He's amazing. He's, like, worked with, like, everyone, like Beyoncé and Madonna, and he's a big deal, and this is, like, his 2nd magazine, and
Okay.
it's inspiring if you like contrasty black and white images.
I do.
Okay.
I just I just finally picked up a Leica M6,
Oh,
and I've been
cool.
shooting
Yeah,
tons of film because
yeah,
there's something about it.
I know.
Film has that, I don't know how to explain it, it just has that feeling.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I started with a 4 by 5, like, that's how I learned
Yep.
photography. Like, I definitely miss film as, like, an everyday thing, and I'm trying my hardest to always, like, emulate it with digital, but, like, nothing will touch it.
No,
Yeah,
but cost-wise,
right,
time-wise, it's really hard to, like, especially for client work.
right,
You almost have to shoot both,
right. Oh, yeah, for
just
sure.
just in case.
Yeah.
Also, I mean, I can't imagine back in the day when, like, you'd shoot a whole campaign on
Oh my
film,
god.
and
Yeah.
then you're like, "Okay, take this to get developed and don't lose it."
I was a
Like, the
film
whole
loader.
campaign. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. It's like a whole campaign.
Oh my god. I was a film loader when I lived in LA for I mean, I was also, like, his assistant, but I would load the film for this, surf photographer who would shoot, like, Quicksilver ad campaigns and, like,
Oh, jeez.
Roxy, and it's, like, action sports, and he'd be like,
Yeah.
"Done, next roll," like, done, and it was, like, insane, so I had to, like, roll as fast as possible and, like, what if it was
Like,
wrong? Like, it's so
hope you put
scary.
it in the right way. He shoots, like, 10
Never
rolls and it's
happened,
all.
but yeah, huge fear.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, I think there are a lot of people that still do shoot film
Yeah.
for, like, big ads and campaigns,
Yeah.
but I
It's
think
cool.
it's cool, it's just there's that element of, and maybe that's part of it. It's like,
Right.
even the client is like, there's an element of, "This is it."
Right. Right.
But it happens
I've
with
been
digital,
using yeah, I've been
like.
using, like, Leica Rs on my Komodo and my Canon.
Mhm.
So, I try to at least, like, modify as many film lenses as I can to switch to be both, you know?
Yeah, the Leica Rs are nice. I
Yeah,
have a 35,
me
a
too.
50, and a 90.
Oh, I want the 90. I got the 60 macro
Okay,
and
yeah,
a
this is an
24.
the 24 looks sweet. The
Mhm.
28, it's the Elmerit one, or that one looks
Mhm.
pretty cool too.
Yep.
I like a good, like, I like 25, 21 millimeters. I like that space for, like, film.
Especially if there's no distortion.
Yeah,
It's so beautiful. Those lenses are, like they were game changers for me. 'Cause,
yeah,
like, if I do wide, it would usually be like a Zeiss, it'd be a little less distortion, but those are, like the corners are straight. It was amazing.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I've seen some people talking about the new, I think they're new-ish, but the Cook SP3s
Yeah.
for
Are they
filming.
SB4? They're the small ones?
The little ones. Are they
Yeah.
SB4 maybe?
I might be wrong, but
I don't know. Have you
yeah.
used them?
No, not yet. Yeah.
I
I've
l
used
I
cooked
like how s
cameras, but
yeah, I like how small those are.
yeah. Yeah, that would
It's
be
like,
sick to have as a kit, and they're not expensive
no,
as
and
far as cooks go.
I have a set of DZO Arls, which are
Oh, yeah,
sweet,
those are good.
but they're massive.
Yeah.
So, like,
But,
for
like, the
handheld.
DZOs are surprisingly good. You're like, "This
Yeah,
is cheap. How is this"
exactly. Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's kinda why, like, I bought a set because 'cause they're affordable, and if things go wrong with them, or, like, somebody,
Mhm.
like, 'cause we have a lot of people, like, that shoot with us, so it's not just me, and,
Right,
like, gear is getting used by everybody.
right.
So I don't wanna have something that, I mean, I'd like to have the really, really nice stuff, but you gotta be careful, like,
I
who's
know,
using it? And,
I
like,
know.
"Oh, we just scratched a $9,000 lens."
I
Great.
actually lent out a lens, and I can't say you did this because I didn't notice it right away, but, like, my
I
100
know.
macro has a dent, and I'm like, "Motherfuckers, why do I give everything out?"
I know. I know, I was gonna start renting some stuff, not because like showing that now, like, oh yeah, we need some more income here. I'm going to start renting some
It's
stuff.
not gonna pay your bills, it'll pay your electricity at least.
I know. That's
Yeah.
the thing with it is like, is it worth the risk to rent
Right.
out gear? And then it's also the hassle of like
Right.
tracking it down.
Right.
Because I see a lot of people do that. They buy all this gear and then they rent it out because half the time or 3/4 of the time it
Right.
sits.
Oh, totally. I personally have not touched the Komodo since no, 3 weeks ago. And it's being
Okay.
used I share my Komodo with Anthony Jarvis, who did the Unreal World for my video.
Yeah.
And so, like, I keep my lenses, but he's like his lenses are always in that case, so, like, I could use them if I needed to, but, like, it's just
Yeah.
stressful being like, "What if I scratch your lens that's in this case?" Like, it's
Right.
actually scary to me. I don't want to.
Yeah. That's cool though. It's good to be able to like share stuff like that because like
Yeah,
it's not being used all the time.
right, and, like,
Like,
the Komodo, like, kitted out was, like, 25 grand at first because we got it right away, and then,
yeah,
now I have a Teradek, so that's, like, another 10 grand or whatever, like, it's all expensive, it all adds up, and
so expensive.
yeah,
And
and
now
I'm
if you try to
grateful to
sell
share.
the Komodo, it's worth like $1,000, which is crazy.
It's
They
so
lose
good.
value.
Like,
I know.
it's so crazy. Like, to have it be so tiny and little and you could do anything.
It's an amazing camera.
Yeah,
I I love that camera. The other one that is really interesting to me is that one that just dropped,
the
the
ZD.
Nikon one.
Yeah,
But I'm like, I don't have any Nikon
I
glass.
know. I do know
And then you
someone
look,
selling some old Nikon glass.
yeah, I don't know. I mean,
I
I
don't need
like
to
the
spend
idea
money
of
right now.
right.
Yeah.
I had it in my B&H cart for a bit because you can pre-order it and it's just like in there. And I'm like, no, no, no. And then I put it for save later and then I'll like add it again. And I'm like, no, no, no.
I do that all
Like,
the time.
why do I, I don't need another camera. I just like,
This
I
impulse
love the idea.
buy.
Well, I love the idea that it's so small and it shoots
Mhm.
red raw,
But
but
it's not global shutter.
no,
But they
it's
say you
not.
won't notice.
It's not global. You won't notice it though. And you're like, oh,
We
I mean,
might.
I guess not everybody needs global
Oh,
shutter,
for sure. Mhm.
but
If you're not
I
moving
was
fast, it doesn't matter.
I was thinking it'd be a good like steady or like Ronin
Oh,
camera
yeah.
type thing, like throw it into a couple different shots, more of like a C cam,
Yeah.
and then like kind of a fun travel camera.
Oh, yeah.
But
No, there's definitely places it could be dope, but I think it's
yeah,
the adapter part.
I know.
I'm sure there is an adapter. I would hope there is to
Yeah,
adapt
because
lenses, but
Red just switched to all Z
I
mount
know. I knew that was
because
gonna happen when I saw them buy it.
well, what happened was I didn't know the whole backstory, but they Nikon tried to like put some sort of raw film making like software inside their Nikons before Red was bought. And
Oh.
I guess there's some sort of patent that Red had where like you can't shoot this raw Kodak or ProRes unless you had the patent and Red had it. And so they got into this like lawsuit. And
Oh
so
my god.
Nikon's just like, we'll buy you. So Nikon just bought them. Instead of going through the whole lawsuit, they were just like, we're going to buy you.
Oh my
Like,
god. Honestly, they're probably better off because even Ari is, like, up for sale right now.
I know.
That's so
That was a, I
crazy.
don't, he must have, the guy who started that, who he started Oakley
Yeah, the guy
sunglasses.
who started Red started Oakley.
Yeah. And so I
Yeah.
think he must have saw the writing on the wall, like
Yeah.
owning a camera company right now, not a good idea.
Did you
Got
see his
rid of it.
house is for sale too?
Oh, geez.
It's disgusting. It's the craziest, ugliest I think brutalist is cool. This is
Yeah.
like if brutalist met steampunk. Fucking
Mm,
atrocious.
weird.
You should find it. I'll send you a link. It's
That's
gross,
weird.
and it's, like, so expensive, and it just looks
And
like some villain's lair.
I wonder why he's getting rid of it. He must know something's coming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I mean, I think we all kind of see the writing on the wall with the way that everything's going, like
oh,
politically,
yeah.
economy, all that stuff. It's
I,
just
like, wanted
sucks.
to move out of this country, like, 15 years ago, and I really wish I, like, just tried to start my career in Europe,
I mean, you
but
still could.
at
It's obvious
42 years old?
you still could. It's just it's crazy, but you know, people do it. People
I know,
start
it's true. I think about, like,
whole
my
careers.
great-grandma coming over, like, both sides came over from, like, Russia and, Ireland, like, they came here with nothing, and here I am
Yeah.
scared to do it because I'm like, "I have no money," but they
There's
did
also
it.
kind of an excitement to it, like, as scary and as dangerous as it sounds, it's
Right.
like, show up. I mean, this is also crazy to do, but, like, you could almost, on the back end, create content around you doing it, which would actually
I know.
probably promote, which is crazy to sound like, that's crazy to people. It's like, well, I'll just go there with nothing and I'll create content and then everybody will love me, which not always happens. But I think if you framed it the right way, your marketing is your like start over in Europe.
Right, right, which is wild.
It is wild.
I
I
think
thought about doing
it
something recently where
Mhm.
I don't know if I'll do it or not, but taking some sort of like, whether it's a brand film or a project, and showing everything inside and out, like the whole process, like talking with the client,
I think
like
that's a great idea.
the whole thing. So like the
Yeah,
client would sign up knowing like we're gonna like show emails, we're gonna show back and forth, we're gonna
yeah,
show everything and build a campaign, the whole thing, and do the whole BTS of everything that goes into
yeah.
making something.
I've also thought about, like, like, our day rates are expensive,
Yeah,
especially as a photographer, they or a director, but, like, I feel like if you actually showed people what your entire breakdown is
right.
and what it's actually taking for you to survive, maybe they would understand it does need to be that price, but
Yeah,
they'll always just choose someone cheaper and
I know. That's the spot we're in right now
Yeah,
where there's a lot of, I mean, even some big companies we work with will say, "Hey, like, we're hoping we can get it down to this." And I'm like,
I know.
"Well, I mean," and so sometimes you do.
Mhm,
And then sometimes you just say, "Can't do it." And
mhm,
is that a bad idea? I don't know,
mhm.
because then you might get locked into that, like,
No,
well,
it's
they
been there
dropped it,
so many times,
or you do the, like, "We'll do this one project
right?
for way less as an entry level." And they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna work on so many things together."
Oh,
And then you do the one thing and that's it. You're like,
right, right.
I've done it so many
That is often
times.
what happens, yeah. I actually was talking to an ad agency, and they were telling me that there's so many brands people just wanna shoot for that they
Totally.
will waive a fee. This is, like, very discouraging, but this one art director was like, "We got the director for free because it was for Carhartt, and he just wanted to say he directed for Carhartt," and I was like, "Fuck you." Like, this
That
fuck that person,
right.
but
Because
also
that
they're
ruins the
dealing
industry.
everything's totally
Because
shit.
then, yeah, I think there are more people doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, I
And
could
they're like,
not do that.
no. And I get it. Like you're trying to like put something on your list of things
Mhm,
you've done.
mhm.
But what's happening is you're crumbling an industry, or even if you're like, yeah, I'll do it for like an eighth of the cost,
Right.
then everybody else suffers because they're like, well, this guy did this for this. This lady did this for this. And then you have to fall in to
Yep.
that.
And, like, my art director friend, Adam Larson, he once told me, "Whatever rate you shoot your first thing at with that company, they will never hire you for more. They will always expect you to be that rate. So if you're trying to, like, give, like, an introductory late rate or, like, just work for cheap, you're never gonna get more. So, like, always stand your ground of, like, your worth, and
Mm.
the word will spread to you that you worked for this."
The only thing that I've tried recently, and I haven't seen it all the way through, so we'll see if it works, is put together the budget for what it would be,
Mhm. Oh, yeah, I've done
and
that.
then like kick a discount at the bottom to be like, we're trying this out. This is what it normally would be. It's scary to do
Well,
that, but it gets you work.
what I've done is that, but then I write, "We will do it for this if we give 5 guaranteed shoots."
Mm, that's a good way to do it too. I
And then
did not do that for
they've
that.
totally done it. They've signed it.
I've done I'm like, we'll work together, and they're like, yeah, we'll work.
Well,
Maybe that's
I
why it
think a
hasn't
contract
worked. Yeah, I
the
think a
contract
contract is
yeah,
probably
do the
better.
contract. Give it a shot, yeah.
Yeah,
I 'cause it
it's a
is,
good
like,
idea.
I do understand their perspective of, like, we have this amount of money for the whole year,
Right.
and so, like,
Yeah.
I get it. Like, I've had jobs where they're like, "This is how much it costs, we can't give you any more, but the next one might be, like, less work for the same amount of money, so you pocket more in the
Mhm.
future," and that has worked,
Yeah.
like but, like, those are just good producers who care about you, like, there's not everyone's like that, but
No.
yeah.
And I get it on the company side of it, like, each area gets their own budget every year,
Right.
and then the other really hard thing is that there's a lot of big agencies attached
Mhm.
to these companies, and they are already paid X amount,
Right,
and so they kinda, like, hold the budget, and they have a lot of people they have to pay,
right,
but
and a
I
lot of
think
the
that
in-house is gonna do it instead.
but I wonder if some of that goes away, the big agency stuff, or, like,
I
goes
think there's, like, an ebb and flow. There'll be, like, small agencies doing so good for a while, and then the big agencies get it again, like
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
That's from what I've seen in the 20 years I've been doing this. But I do know, like, Q4, they gotta spend that money, so let's
Yeah.
hope we
Yeah,
all
let's
get
see it.
busy before Christmas so that we can have our nest egg for the winter.
Exactly. Yeah, do you have anything is there anything that you're, like, looking forward to working on, whether it's a personal project, or is there something at the studio that you're planning? Anything
Yeah,
that you have coming up?
I actually just shot this fashion film for, my friend Christian Restrepo, he's a fashion designer. We have a 3-month exhibit of his clothing with my photos behind
Sweet.
them, and then
Okay.
I'm making this video, and it's totally inspired by video games, this video.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so our friend made a track, so, like, in the video, I got the lights to sync to the track, and then he's on a human turntable thing. So he's just in slow-mo with wind flying everywhere. He's, like, spinning to the beat and the lights flash to the beat, and his work is all made out of staples, so there's, like, all this
Whoa.
refraction. Yeah, so I actually really need to start editing it. I shot it, and life's just been distracting me, but
Yeah,
that is something I'm really excited for. Even if it's just a 2-minute film, it'll be
that's cool.
cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
and I wanna add, like, atmosphere to it and give, like, dust in the air because I don't know. And I've
that's fun, though.
yeah.
It's good when you, like, love the thing you're working on,
Mhm. Mhm.
and it's something different.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was, like, something I could do alone, like, I didn't need anyone helping me. I set up all the lights, the background, I got all the gear.
Back to the old days. I still do it today, like, well, it goes back to what you were saying, it's like, I know exactly how I wanna shoot it, how I wanna
Right.
light it. It might take a little bit longer because it's just me,
Right.
but I know,
Yeah,
and,
and,
like,
like,
sometimes it
thankfully, I
just
got
makes
the
sense.
space. Yeah.
Yeah, right. I know I have this
Thank God.
space, and I do that all the time where I'm like, "Oh, I'm just gonna shoot." It's nice to have a space where you can just shoot.
Yeah.
It doesn't get used as much as I thought it would, like, you think when you own a studio, you're, like, filming all the time, but
Right.
it takes a while to, like, figure out what you wanna do, why you wanna do it.
Well, I share my space with 8 other people, so at least, like,
Okay.
the incredibleness that is this space can be given to more people to grow, you know? I would
That's
suggest
cool.
maybe, like, having other people in there just so that it feels
I
like the
know,
life is there, and,
I
like, we
know,
all feel like we feed off each other, we pump each other up, we, like,
I
problem
know.
solve together.
That's what I have to do because
Yeah.
now that it's just me,
Yeah,
it's
just
just
take
like a
the edge
dark,
off. Yeah.
dark space sitting here. But, yeah, I think I'll move into something like that. It'd be nice to have kinda like a collaborative effort of people
Yeah.
hanging out here and
Yeah. That it's fun. It feels like you're back in, like, art school.
right.
You're all, like,
And, like
stoked on shit. Or you can
and, like
bitch together.
yeah, and ideas can, like you said, bounce off each other. Like, somebody could be shooting something, you're like,
Yeah.
"Whoa, this is cool. And what are you working on?" "Oh,
Yeah.
yeah."
And, like
Better than just, like, scrolling and looking for inspiration.
and, like, we help each other out on shoots. Like, I'll be
Right.
retouching for someone while they're shooting next week, you know? Like, that feels good that, like, my skills are also helping that person. We're all getting paid. like,
That's awesome.
it is good, yeah. Sometimes
Cool.
it's fun to assist too, like, you
Yeah.
just go home at the end of the day and you're like, "Oh my god, this is awesome. I can, like, not
Yeah.
think about the job."
I know. It is nice to work on something else where you don't have to be like, "All right, how many
Yeah,
deliverables do we have?"
yeah, yeah, I'll totally be your VCam operator any day, like,
I love it. I'm
don't have to
always
wear
down.
the job after work.
Yeah. Well, this has been awesome. I
Yeah,
feel like we could just go back and forth forever.
I know, but
Thank you for coming
oh
on.
my god, thank you, and, like, I hope the shit I learned on that video, like, the 3D camera work will be in, like, more new stuff, like,
Yeah.
doing those things, like, doing these personal projects teaches you new things that you can grow through.
Right. And that's the thing is like you had it for 10 years, you had this idea, you
Mhm,
finally got it out, and you got to do something that you loved.
mhm.
And so I think that's also
It's a
part of
release.
the yeah, it's part of the takeaway is like you could have an idea and you might have to shelve it for a few years, but like don't ever give up on it
Right.
because like budget's not there or like something might come up.
If it's still, like, talking in the back of your brain at you,
Yeah.
it's still sending you, like, pulses,
Yeah.
it's gotta be made.